Hello everyone, I'm Frank and welcome to Learn How to Sudoku, where we take a very easy variant Sudoku puzzle and we break it down in detail so that you can learn how to Sudoku. Today's very easy puzzle is called Mona Lisa Smile and it's by Steel Wool. And here are the rules. Someone has stolen the Mona Lisa again. All that is left is her enigmatic smile. I don't know why, but I was having a problem saying that word. Enigmatic. Okay, there we go. Um, and I guess this is supposed to be the smile of Mona Lisa. Anyways, let's get to the actual rules here. We have normal Sudoku rules apply, which means in every cell in the grid, place a single digit such that there are no repeats in any row, column, or designated 9-cell region, which is a box here. Purple lines are zipper lines, where each pair of cells equidistant from the center of the line, given by the dot on the line, sum to the same value. For odd length lines, the cell with the circle is the sum. So basically, these two digits must sum to what this digit is, these two digits must sum to what this digit is, and these two digits must also sum to what this digit is. So that's how zipper lines work. But for even length lines, the pair either side of the circle is the sum. So these two digits must sum to what these two digits sum to. These two digits, not those two digits must sum also to what these two digits sum to, and these two digits must sum to what these two digits sum to. So that's how zipper lines work. We also have German whisper lines. Green lines are German whisper lines where adjacent cells have a difference of at least 5. So for example, if this were a 3, this would have to be an 8 or a 9, because the only digits 5 or more away from 3 are specifically 8 and 9. We also have black dots join two cells with one twice the other. Okay. But diagonal black dots do this with diagonally adjacent cells, and not all are given. So, for example, if this were a 2, this would have to be a 1 or 4 to maintain the 1 to 2 ratio between these cells. However, we know there's a 1 to 2 ratio between these cells also. So if this were, say, a 6, this would have to be a 3. But there's also a 1 to 2 ratio between these cells. So if this were 2, this would have to be 1 or 4 to maintain that 1 to 2 ratio. And those are all the rules. If you like to play along, there's going to be a link in the description. And now I'm going to get started. Let's learn how to Sudoku. Okay. Where do I start? Probably the easiest is that on German whisper lines, you can never have a 5. Because if you have a 5 on a German whisper line, what digits can be next to it? Well, if you subtract 5 or more from 5, you get 0 or less, which is not a normal Sudoku digit. And if you add 5 or more to 5, you get 10 or more, which are not digits. So therefore, none of these can be a 5, because they're on German whisper lines. So 5 in this right central box must be one of these 3 digits. What about 5 in column 9? It cannot be on any of the digits that are on the German whisper line. So this is 5. Same with column 1. This has to be a 5 here. Because if it were not 5, where could it be in column 1? There's no place for it. So this is the only place for it. Therefore, these two digits are from 1 through 4, right? Because they must add up to 5 for the zipper line. Well, since they're low, that means the digits 1 through 4. What digits can be next to a low digit on a German whisper line? 4 can be next to 9, 3 can be next to 8 or 9, 2 can be next to 7, 8, or 9, and 1 can only be next to 6, 7, 8, or 9. So for the digits 1 through 4, the digits next to it, which is so the low digit, can only be next to a high digit, which is the digits 6 through 9. And you'll find that it works the other way around, right? 9 can only be next to 1 through 4, 8 can be next to 1 through 3, 7 can be next to 1 or 2, and 6 can only be next to 1. So you'll always alternate between low digits and high digits on a German whisper line. Therefore, these two digits are high, these digits must be low, these digits must be high. That makes this a low, high, low, and high. Well, on a German whisper line, the only digits which can be next to two other unique digits on a German whisper line are 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, and 9. 4 and 6 can only be next to 1 and 9. 9 and 1, respectively. So, where is the 4 possibly in column 1? It has to be here, because this is a low digit, and it's next to one unique digit. All the other low digits are next to two unique digits on a German whisper line. So this is 4, which makes this a 9. This was a high digit, so it must be 6, because 6 is the only one that cannot be next to two unique digits on a German whisper line. 6 must be next to 1. 1 can be next to 7 or 8. 3 can only be next to 8 and 9 on a German whisper line. So if 3 were here, it would be next to guaranteed a 7, which is not allowed. So this has to be 2. This is 3. That makes this 8 and 7. Okay. This must add up to 5 with the 4. So this is a 1. This is next to two unique digits. So it's 7 or 8. Cannot be 9. This is next to two unique digits on a German whisper line. So it's 2 or 3. And this can't be 6 because it can't be next to a 1. So this is 7, 8, or 9 here. This must be, we don't know. This is in a 1 to 2 ratio. And it must be greater than 6. Because these two digits add up to whatever this digit is. So this must be at least 8 or 9. It cannot be 9 because 9 can't be next to a black Kropke dot, because if you have 9, you get 4.5, which is not a digit. And if you double 9, you get 18, which is not a digit. So this can't be 9. This is 8. That must be next to 4. So this is 2, 4, and 6. 2 and 6 adding up to 8 here. 2 can be next to 7 or 9 of the remaining digits. 7 or 9 can be next to 1 or 3. So this is low. This is high. This is low. This is high, and this is low. We don't know what this is, though. This is high, obviously. This is low. We have 3, 5, and 9 remaining in this lower left-hand box. We don't know what the order is. This digit cannot be 1, 2, 3, or 4 because of the 1, 4 in the column and the 2, 3 in the box. So this must be a high digit, which makes this 6 through 9. That makes this a low digit. So it could be 1 or 4 here. That makes this a high digit, which makes this a low digit here. This is in a 1 to 2 ratio. This is in a 1 to 2 ratio. This is low. This is in a 1 to 2 ratio. So this has to be... So we have 4 highs already in row 9. So that means this must be a low. So this is 1 through 4 here. That means this adds up to 6, 7, 8, or 9. So 9 cannot... Well, okay, 9 couldn't be here anyways. So this is also 1 through 4. None of these can be 2. One of these is a 4. Four has to be at the end of a German whisper line because it can only be next to one unique digit if it's straight through, right? This is next to 2 unique digits, 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 2 unique digits. So 4 in column 9 has to be either here or here. Well, we know the 4 has to be one of these 2 digits in this lower right-hand box. So 4 cannot be here. Therefore, this must be 4. And this is a low, which makes this high, which makes this low, high, low, high, low, and high. And this high must be next to 2 unique digits, or 1 unique digit only. The rest of the reds, the highs, must be next to 2 unique digits. So this must be 6, which makes this 1. 4 makes this 9. That means, where is the 8 in row 2? 8 can only add up with 1 to add up to 9 to add up with another digit. So 8 and 9 can no longer be the middle digit, so therefore the middle digit must be an 8. So this can't be 8 here. This is 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, adding up to 8. But neither of these can be 1 or 5, so this can't be the corresponding 3 or 7 to add up to 8. 1, 3, or 4. This can no longer be 3, because if it were 3, it would add up with 6 to add up... Sorry, 3 can only be in a 1 to 2 ratio with 6. So that's the reason why this can't be 3. This can be 2 or 8. This can never be 2. So 6 and 4 would add up to 10, but 5 would have to be with 5 here, so this cannot be 4. Therefore, where's the 4 in row 9? It must be here. So since this is 4, this adds up to 9. This must be adding up to 9 here. So this is 6 and 3. 4 is next to 2 to 8 with a 1 to 2 ratio. Again, 3 has to be next to 9 and 8 on a German whisper line. So this is 3, this is 8. That makes this 2 and this 7. So this can no longer be, this can't be 7 or 8. It's 6 or 9 here. This 3 eliminates 3 here, so this is 1. 3 cannot be next to 7, so this must be a 9 here, which makes this 7. This has to be 6 or 8, but this can't be 1. So this can't be 6 at all. Therefore, this is 8. This has to be 2 or 3. 2 or 3 is in a 1 to 2 ratio with 4, 1, but it can't be 1, or 6. So this is 4 or 6 here. If this were 6, that would guarantee this is a 1, but we already have a 1 in the row, so this can't be 6. This is 4, which makes this 2 and 4 to be in a 1 to 2 ratio with each other. This has to be a 3, 6 pair. This can't be 6, so this must be 6 here. That's 3. That makes this a 5. This can't be 3 or 5, so it's 9, which means this can't be 9. The 4 cannot be next to an 8 on a German whisper line, so this is 1. This is low, which forces this to be high, which makes this low, high, and low. This has to be 9. This 2 eliminates 2 here, so this is 8. Remaining digits in row 7 row 8 has to be 7. And the remaining digit in row 7 has to be a 2. So this is 2. This is unique digit. This has to be between 2 unique digits, and it can't be 7 or 8. So this has to be 9. And it's a high digit, so it cannot be 4 here, or 2, because this is 2 or 4. We have all low digits already in column 8. So this is a 1, 3 pair. This can't be 1 or 2, so this has to be 5, 6, or 7 remaining in column 8. This 5, 6, 7 triplet eliminates 5, 6, and 7 in the rest of the box. So this can't be 5 or 6. This must be 1, 2, or 8. This is 1, 2, or 8, but this can't be 1. So this is specifically 2 or 8. If 8 were here, 4 and 8 add up to 12, but that can't be 12 as a digit. So this must be 2, which makes this a 6. Because 2 and 4 add up to 6. This is low, this is high. This 2 eliminates 2 here, so this is 3. 3 can only be next to 8 and 9 on a German whisper line, so this is 8, this is 9, and this must be 7. This is a high digit. This is a high digit. This is low. High. High. This can't be 2, so this is 1. This is 8. 1 and 7 add up to 8 here. This cannot be 1 and 7 or 3 and 5 adding up to 8, so this must be a 2, 6 pair here. This 6 eliminates 6 here, so this is 5, this is 7, 5 and 3 add up to 8, so this is 3. Where's the 2 in this upper left-hand box? Cannot be here, so it must be here. So this is 2, this is 6. Remaining digits in row 3 are 1, 4, and 5. This can't be 5, and this can't be 4. This 1 eliminates 1 here, so this is 3 and 1. Remaining digits in column 7 are 4, 5, and 6. Okay. This 3 eliminates 3 here, so this is 5, which makes that 3. Remaining digits in column 2 are 6, 7, and 9. Interesting. Remaining digits in row 6 are 4, 5, 6, 8, and 9. This can't be 5 or 8. This can't be 6 or 8. This can't be 4 or 9. Where is the 8 in row 6? Can't be here because of the 8 in the column. Can't be here because of the 8 in the column. Can't be here because of the 8 in the column. And can't be here because of the 8 in the column. So this has to be an 8. Remaining digits in column 3 are 4 and 5 specifically. So these two digits add up to 12 or 13. To add up to 12 or 13 here, this has to be a 6. And it can add up to 12. So therefore, this is 4 and 8 adding up to 12. This is 6 and 6. 4 and 8. This can't be 6, so this is 9. Therefore, none of these are 9. This is 6, 7. 6 and 7 only add up to 12 with 5 and 6. So this can't be 4. This 4 eliminates 4 here, so this is 5. This 5, 6 pair eliminates 5 and 6 in the rest of the column, so this can't be 5 or 6. This is 4. This cannot be... This 6 eliminates 6 here, so this is 5, this is 6. 6 and 6 add up to 12. 5 and 7 add up to 12. This can't be 5 or 9, so this is 4. This can't be 1 or 4, so this is 5, which makes this 1. That makes this 4. 6 eliminates 6 here, so that's 2. This is 6. We should have 8 ones. We know where the last 1 is. It has to be here. We should have 8 twos. We know where the last 2 has to be. It has to be here. 8 threes. We know where the last 3 has to be. It has to be here. We already have all the 4s. We should have 8 fives. We do. We know where the last 5 is. It has to be here. 7s has to be here. And 9s have to be here. And that's how you solve it. Fairly straightforward. You need to know a little something about German whisper lines, really. But German whisper lines are fairly basic nowadays. So you should be familiar how that works if you've done a decent amount of Sudokus. Even normal Sudokus, though, it should be fairly easy to understand, right? If you haven't done very many Sudokus, because 4 can only be next to 9 from normal Sudoku digits on a German whisper line, and 6 can only be next to 1. It's just the way that the math works out. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Learn How to Sudoku, and I'll see you next time on Frank Puzzles. Take care.